Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is JJ and I run a crochet amigurumi business called Jj Crochets. In this week's video, it's going to be another market vlog. You'll already obviously know that from reading the title and looking at the thumbnail, but the market that we attended this week, by we I mean Rob, he did the market for me because I had a baseball game, which is a bit of a regular occurrence at the moment because it's baseball season, and after having children I'm now back into baseball properly. He did the market for me and he has provided a lovely lot of content for you, as he always does for these market videos. I know these videos typically go well on my channel. You all seem to enjoy Rob's videos, which I am obviously so grateful for and he absolutely loves, so thank you very much. Just a word of warning, this market was at the garage market, as I said, which it's like an old bus garage, so it's indoors, but it can be quite echoey. There's a lot of background noise. Rob did take the cameras, but unfortunately he did not plug the microphones in correctly. As it turns out, which you'll see in the next studio vlog, Rob was actually plugging the microphone jack into the headphone port rather than the microphone port, so that was why even though he turned the microphone on, it didn't work. So there's a lot of background noise. Hopefully with some editing it won't be too bad, but because it was inside it was just a little bit more echoey. At this moment in time I've obviously not edited the video yet. I know there's some music in the background, so I'm really hoping that I can still keep in all of the clips, and hopefully with the editing you can't really hear the music, so fingers crossed that it's a good one. But instead of me rambling on, I really hope that you enjoy this video. I know that Rob really hopes that you enjoy this video too, so let's get straight into it.
Again, this is Rob and we are back for another market breakdown. Well, the breakdown will come later from JJ, but let's start that again, shall we? Hello everyone, we're back with Rob for JJ Crochets. I'm sorry if you can hear rattling in the background, but I'm currently taking the market trolley back to the car because unlike at Rufford, we're an indoor market and they just don't have room in a gazebo to keep everything stored. So we're heading back to the car now, taking all this stuff with. And in case you're wondering where we are actually back where we first met, the garage in Chilwell. Now, I've come back to the car, but I've left my car keys at the table. So, let's try that again. So we're back at the garage in Chilwell, and you know what? It's another one of our little favourites. This is where we started getting quite a bit of reasonable success. Jojo always enjoys coming here because there's always something different. It's kind of the whole point. They never have the same people too many times over or in a row. What they do is we'll come here every 6 to 8 weeks because that's what they allow. My hair's a mess, it's windy. I swear I did comb my hair this morning, just rebellious mood today. Right, you would have seen the setup now. I already put the table and everything up already, so apologies for that, but you still get to see everything else that goes. And the grid wall is up. Hey, I remembered it. I remembered to turn my microphone on. I do learn from my mistakes. We'll see how this one goes today. Looking forward to this one. JJ's at baseball today, so you got me. Good luck to Long Eaton Baseball, and good luck to Rob at the garage. And good luck to my mum, who currently has both the children for the day. A lot of luck to go around.
Hello again. Welcome back to the garage in Chilwell. Customers are coming in nice, and we've been open about half hour. So today's gone all right. I've actually got the grid wall for once. I've moved the bond tray up a couple of rungs just to make them easy to see, easy to reach down and grab. Made 2 sales already. Both are the £2 £15 deals. One of them by a store holder before we even opened. So good open. I think it's going well. My neighbour to my right, I'm selling bath salts, and I have a smell of lavender coming in quite strongly. It's actually quite pleasant. JJ is going to be cooking herself if she's not here because she loves the lavender sleepy range from Lush, and it just reminds me of every time we walk past or into a Lush shop. I've got a feeling it's going to be a nice day. Sun's shining nice. I'm just in the spotlight. It's coming right down on top of me. I'm going to need sunglasses, but I left them in the car. So we'll see how the day pans out. And oh yeah, one thing, unlike last time, this time I didn't forget to bring a drink. So you'll have to comment something else. You say something else in the comments this time around. But later on, I've got something to ask you lot. So stay tuned. And I'll talk to you about something special. Take care. Hello everyone. It's 11:15 now, and we had a few more sales. £68 in total so far. Not bad for the first hour. It is very busy, finding it very difficult to find time to sit and record. People are always walking by. It's kind of crazy. So might not have as much content today as I will normally do. It's going pretty steady. Had a few people asking about how much Claude Octo is. Feels kind of weird. Might get rid of him today. Probably not, but we'll see. A lot of interest in the cats, so might need to look colours into them. And people were asking about commissions on them, so more customers. I'll see you soon. The amount of people asking for that black and white cat with that black nose rather than pink nose. Might be to put on an order. We've got 2 order commissions already. As soon as they get pushed, I thought for JJ to see if she could put it on actually on the stall. Well, that black and white cat is getting a lot of attention. A lot of people seem to have black and white cats. Something to think about. Very busy today. Just wish we were selling a bit more for the football, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Still got 3 hours to go. It seems earlier on, I lied. I'm not making hourly updates anymore, I'm just making when as and when. So the content may be the same, maybe a little off. I'm only here till 2. So, yeah, 10 to 12, and we made £122 so far. That's not bad. This hour's been better than the last one. Customers comes in waves. Okay, I'm doing this quick because looks like the lull does not last very long. I just sold a giraffe. I just sold another 2 Octos. So, our total, what I said before, has gone up by £183. We have now done more in this hour than we did at Rutland for the same hour. Which, I don't expect us to make the same amount of sales in general, but that is amazing. Little update I want to say. I've just been to my neighbour next door didn't get a name, but she does. There's this lady and a charming daughter who is here at school. She is copying mine and JJ's old habit of taking our children to the market because it's great sales. Because I got JJ a nice little gift of some lavender bath salts. She loves lavender. I've been smelling that all day. It's amazing. So, ironically, it is titled Tired Mama. I think that's quite apt. So, JJ, I hope you enjoy this. And it looks like I got more customers, and this thing just does not stop. Now, it does go great. JJ called me off for revealing the total figure last time. I know. I'm recording this before that video has been uploaded, so I don't know your response and or your comments and everything. So if you did respond to the comments to me, thank you very much. If you didn't, I don't think personally. We made a few more sales now, over £200, and we're at about halfway point. So I want you to comment now, if no cheating. I want you to comment now what you think we're going to make it by 2 o'clock. See what you think. Because I've just sold the other giraffe to, and I kid you not, Thor's Gold. The guy literally looked like Chris Hemsworth from Thor Ragnarok. Or Avengers Invincible. With the short hair and the beard. I tell you not, this guy was spitting image of him. Tall, broad, not quite as muscular, but he had this kind of face. Look, slightly longer beard and hair, but honestly, this guy looked like Thor. And his girlfriend just bought a giraffe. Rule, and then her mum bought an axolotl. Can't complain. Bought squid and we got a thunder. Yeah, that worked out really well. No more price updates. Comment below. Tell me how much you think you're going to do. JJ will be here again with the actual total. I'm not going to hold off again. Nothing of it. So what I'm going to do now is going to ask you a question. Quite serious now. No joking. See, quite serious now. All the extra views I'm getting in the marketplace, comments, the interaction, I'm loving it. Thank you very much. It really helps the channel out. But I gotta know, is it just the market vlogs themselves you're after? If that's true and you'd have the same kind of interaction if it was JJ here or any other helper, that's fine. No, I don't do it personally. And the reason I'm asking is because I'm thinking of starting up my own channel. I'm going to piggyback off Jj Crochets, going to advertise myself out here. I'll still be here from time to time, as I am now. I'm not abandoning JJ, I'm going to be here, but I'm thinking of doing my own channel because I'm actually enjoying this vlogging. I have my own interests, my own ideas. I gotta say, probably nothing you don't want to watch. kind of nerdy stuff, really. And, you know, certain times of year, different awareness days, I can talk about different sort of serious subjects. Other than that, you know, I want you to let me know what you think about that. If it is actually me, you like my present, I'm more likely to do it. I seem to be doing updates all the damn time now. So it's been 20 minutes since my last update. But since our lunchtime goal might come to an end, so I think I'm too late. But yeah, Saltburg giraffes, the couple of cats, a couple of rats. So it's going really well. And this is on top of what's already sold. This is just in total. Small items are going pretty well. Tofu, that's done really well. You'll get the final figures at the end. How JJ ever fun. I said earlier, I am thinking of stuff on the channel now. As I said, this is the mod vlog that you like to hear about JJ Crochets and Market in Melwell. He's doing through me by proxy, you know, the sales of the company as opposed to me rounding on. But fine, but it's something I'm looking at doing more as a hobby anyway. A bit of honesty, so I don't just crash and burn doing something that's always going to fail. Okay, so please be honest. I'm sure everyone. Okay, when it comes to the market vlog, restricted criticism, room for improvement, ideas I can try, all welcome. Please offer a suggestion. Or say how I can improve or what I could do or why you don't like it. Because just saying, oh, you ramble, talk too quickly. Well, I'm sorry, that's me. Okay, you can edit what we can out, but please be respectful. I respect you. I appreciate you for the channel. Please be respectful to me and JJ and help us to improve it what's content for you. As for my content, I would like to know who's will honest. If you don't want to see me elsewhere, fine. If you do, great. Might not be your subject matter, but we'll see. Just see you later. So the ideas I have for my own channel. Certain time of the year, mental health awareness month. I have my own experience with that. I have suffered with it myself. I talk of how it's affected me, how it's affected my family, how I received certain treatments, my experience of the whole thing. I think it's very important to then speak out for this when you talk to a man up. Yeah, we are human beings. Again, throughout the year, different awareness days and health issues. I used to live like in hospitals, like private ambulances, seeing things. I've dealt with experienced a lot with my own family and friends. So I can certainly empathise and speak about my experiences with that. That's something this is what the channel's about, but I can certainly insert them in. My ideas, I kind of know. I started writing a story, started off as an idea for a tabletop role-playing game. I never played, but I'm listening to Reddit stories of horror stories, something like that. There's a horror game that I always found something like it doesn't exist, at least not in the wider scheme of things, so I decided to make a story. It started out as a game evolved into its own kind of story, terrible writing, but so it is literally a series of scenes. I have other ideas, so I can make reading it, building it, that world, the characters. I have a martial arts background, I can talk about what we in the industry call the master of owning martial arts. Me, come on. So I can talk about why they don't work, why you think they might work, why you think it looks good, when it really doesn't. Actually, when it really doesn't, I can do those situations. I don't want to make a gaming channel. It's not an interest of mine. So I literally started from Generation 1, Red, Blue, Yellow, and I'm still interested. I never went further than that. You know? So I've been making my own teams on a Game Boy and a tablet. I've made teams for very specific, like gym badges, something around particular themes, types. I've even made a team that relates to my own family. Each Pokemon represents a member of my family, and it's, I'm having fun with it. I feel I could share with it. It's something I'm knowledgeable about. Fortunately, I told you, I've got some pretty nerdy subjects. Again, it's probably because of your interest. No one wants from you. How well do I interact? How much do you like seeing me on camera? And if I had my own channel, is even a good idea. I'll still be doing these, but I'd like your opinion. If it is, we will do welcome. And I'll make a series of videos dedicated to each of my ideas. Not here. You know, JJ Crochets is JJ Crochets me, but I will dedicate them. I will dedicate those videos to a new channel. Each one of which interest and just see. And if you're fucking probably do an introduction video as well, just to say, this is me, this is what I'm doing. You know, interact with the one you want to see carry on. More. That's just a short list. I've got other ideas listed down, not written down, but I wrote them down so I don't have to remember. And I don't this with me. Got some other ideas, things I have to talk about. It's just which one. Keep going. Next one video, couple, but just keep going. Okay, so that's what I want to do. And it is quite serious. You know, it is something I want to start. It's a lot of work. Seeing for my money, it's a lot of work, a lot of time. So I don't want you to see any of that. Please give me a thought. Drop me a comment below. Again, at the end, early on novelty, if you don't want to can't think of anything to say. I've got the usual emoji, which I will link to at the end. You keep making these. Watch the end, find out what I want from you. See you later. It's gone 1:30 now, so I've got 23 minutes left before we all start packing away. I would have to say it's been a very successful market. So for all those who commented on predictions, thank you very much. I don't know what you've said. Yeah, so I'm ready again. And I'm not going to spoil it. Well, we'll leave that to JJ at the end. Or I'll say I think it's been very successful. If you'd like to amend your prediction based on that statement, sure, another comment, why not? Garage always comes in waves. You know, it goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. And our tradition of making the most sales between 11 and 12 has continued. And then followed by basically the last hour, between 1 and 2, because we sold a few larger items towards the end. That has made it the second best hour. So thank you all for sticking with me and watching. So if you made it all the way to the end, please comment a wave emoji, like Kyler wave, not Kyler, Kyler wave emoji, given how the issues are coming on. Or for my sake, if you just want to comment a YT for YouTube, then thank you very much. To show a little appreciation for my involvement with this business, that would be most appreciated. And again, if you want to make comments on whether or not it would be a good idea for me to start my own channel, opinions are most welcome. Criticism is welcome. Sheer negativity is never welcome. Your opinion is valid, but it is also my opinion that I just want to listen. Your message will not go very far. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to JJ Crochets. Helps out the algorithm. It helps out me, helps out JJ, helps out the channel, and it makes sure that you get to see it more on your newsfeed. Okay, it lets us know that you want to see more videos. So thank you very much. JJ has been playing baseball today, so I hope our team's done well. And among us, the children, sounds like they have to. So all's well that ends well. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.
Everything's all packed up and we're back in the car, back ready to go. So I'm going to go off and get the kids in a minute. I thought I would just give one last plug. So, all packed up. No price update. You'll go wait for JJ for that one. But just as I'm packing up, I wanted to show you this. It just started raining as I start taking everything out to the car. So I've got interior wood that is not treated for outdoor use. I have cardboard boxes going over things, over our displays that again will get wet. Definitely not made for water and rain. I bought those bath salts from. Her daughter actually came and bought a red panda from us and paid cash. Thank you very much. That was very kind of you. Links to her store and socials will be in the description. Thank you to Bath. It was nice meeting you, and it will just, hopefully we'll see you again in another market. So good luck to you. It's actually just stopped raining. Now I'm in the car. That is typical. But I'm going to go pick the kids up now. Jay should be finished at baseball. She will meet me at my mum's, probably stay, have a drink and a bit of a chat, and then I will take the family home. Nice Sunday. Regardless of whether sales were good or bad, I actually had a good day. I met some lovely people. I had a good time. So hopefully everyone else did as well. And hopefully you did with watching this video. So if you made your predictions, this is your last chance to get them in. Like I said, at the halfway point, £212. £212 at 12 o'clock. Halfway point. Between 1 and 2 was the second highest earning, just under 11 to 12. Our tradition is still in force, 11 to 12 as our highest earning hour. I have no idea why. We cannot predict it. You can't make this up. And we actually made more between 11 and 12 here than we did between 11 and 12 at Rufford. Not by much, but we did. So all these clues, all these taken into account. Get your predictions in. It's your last chance. JJ will reveal. And the closest one after this video goes out, so it's going to be a little while. My previous video hasn't even been released yet as of this recording. So when this one goes out, then I will give a shout out to whoever was closest. I will give a shout out to that person who had the closest prediction, and you'll get a specialized comment reply from me. So all to play for. Grand prizes, yay! Owing to my own question from earlier about whether or not I should start up my own channel, whether this is a face and a voice for video, whether I've got a voice for silent films and a face for radio. You be the judge, because you'll be my audience. So again, comment and subscribe. And if you just want to leave a wave emoji, the actual tidal wave emoji rather than a hand wave, because all the customers were coming in waves, they were coming and going, sales going up and down all day. Or you give me a YT in the comments for YouTube. Just leave the comment if you can't think of anything to say. Again, your opinions, your comments, your ideas, all welcome. You can be negative. I'm just gonna pretend you don't exist. And you'll probably have your comment deleted. We don't want that on this channel. Constructive criticism is great. Helps us make a better product and a better content for your viewing pleasure, of course. You've all been so good to us for so long. It's been great, and I've appreciated every one of you so far. You know, you've all had some really nice things to say. You've all watched our videos all the way through. It's share JJ Crochets as a YouTube channel worth watching, and hopefully if you got any nerdy friends or family members who want to see anything to do with what I've said in the past, like I say, a bit of a nerd and a bit of a lover of fantasy genres, if you want that kind of content, just let me know and I will start working on my own channel. I think my hands is starting to shake. I've been holding the camera still for quite a while. I think my hands getting a bit tired, so I'm rambling on too long. I'm gonna go home now, get the family. On to you, JJ. Thank you very much, everyone, and we'll see you again next time. Bye bye.
Hello, so now we are going to go through the breakdown. I'm going to get straight in with the breakdown instead of rambling, because I do that far too much. So this market was £42 to attend. She didn't charge any extra for the grid wall or anything. I just sent the organiser an email a few days before to ask if we could take the grid wall with us. This isn't too far for us, so it doesn't cost that much in fuel. I haven't worked it out, but it doesn't cost that much because we are from Nottinghamshire. This market was 10 till 2, which I know Rob did mention that sort of thing in the video. I'm sorry that the audio is a little bit odd. It's because he didn't plug the microphone in properly. He had plugged it into the headphone port rather than the microphone port, so the microphones were useless, and then because he had the microphone on, it meant that he didn't have the wind thing on, so when he was like outside and stuff, that was actually dreadful. To reduce the noise, I had to enhance his voice to maximum that it'd let me enhance it. So there are a few odd moments where you can hear other people's conversations more than you can hear what he's saying, but I did the best I can and I hope that it's not too bad. I'm going to get into the bestsellers. The bestsellers I'm going to do in order of how much they made. So even though I might have not sold as many of that item because it was a higher priced item, we would have made more money from it, if that makes sense. You'll see as I kind of like go through it. So I'm gonna get straight in with those. In 5th place is Chubby Frogs. Rob sold 5 of those and he made £37.50 from selling those. They're priced at £8, but I do 2 for £15 deal, which is a market exclusive deal. So some people bought those on the deal, so that's why that's not a multiple of 8. In 4th place is Duckies and Frog Hats. Sold 5 of these again, but made £39.50 from selling those. They're also priced at £8. It's just that even though Rob sold the same amount of Duckies and Frog Hats as he did to Chubby Frogs, less people who bought the Duckies and Frog Hats bought them on the £2 for £15 deal. I'm really sorry if you can hear my children, they are playing in their bedroom. They're just going down for a nap. They've decided to do a little bit of playing first before they do that. So in 3rd place was axolotls, and Rob sold 7 axolotls and made £54 from the sales of those. In 2nd place, now this is where you'll see what I mean by what made the most money. So 2nd place was cats, and Rob sold 5 of those, but because they're priced at £15 each, he made more from selling those than he did the axolotls. So that's why they're in 2nd place, because he made £75 from selling those, because he sold 5, and I believe he took 5, so they sold out, which was nice. That seems to be a regular occurrence now. It doesn't matter how many cats are on the stall, they seem to all be selling out. I'm trying to make sure that I make as many cats as I can for them, because they seem to keep selling out every time. But in 1st place was actually giraffes. Rob sold 2 of these. They're priced at £38 each, so he made £76 from selling those. So only £1 more than the sale of the cats. I've decided to do my bestsellers like that now, rather than doing them in terms of the count of how many things sold, because when you've got quite a range in prices, so many of the small items will sell. Like the axolotls, for example, sold 7 of those, which was more than the cats. Because they're a lower price point, we're not making as much from selling those. So I thought it was important, rather than showing how many of each thing sold, the things that make us the most money. So cats and giraffes were great at this one. I had 2 giraffes, and obviously the most sold, as I said, and sold out of the cats as well, which is fantastic. So I know Rob has already said this, but our best hour was between 11 and 12, and in that hour we made a total of £45, which was nice. I know when he last updated you, I think it was 128, so he made a few extra sales after that. And then our worst hour, well, this is cheating, because it was between 9 and 10, because Rob made a sale before it actually even opened. I believe it was from another store holder, and they bought 2 items on £2 for £15 deal. Technically that was the worst hour at £15, but in terms of the actual market opening hours, the worst hour was between 10 and 11, when Rob made £38, which is funny because in the beginning it made us feel like this wasn't gonna go that well. Like, the garage always goes pretty well for us, but that was quite a slow first hour. Like, we seemed to find that at the garage people will often just like flood in at 10, but a lot of the time they have a good look round and then come back to buy things. I know I do that when I go there as well, because I go as a customer quite often, so maybe that's why that's the least profitable hour. 36 items sold, and that was over 29 sales, so that is pretty decent as well. I mean, to me it doesn't really matter as much as how many items sold. If less items sold but I still made a good amount of money, it means that some of my larger items had sold, so that's always really nice when the larger items sell, because a lot of the time when we have markets we just sell loads and loads of small items, but nowadays more people are buying the mid-ranged items. So in total on this day the gross sales was £411, which is great. That's the best that we've ever done at the garage. I think the best, or now second best, was Christmas time last year, and I think that was maybe like £365 or something around that mark. So that was really really nice to have made that, and there was like no special occasion or anything. I really think that the cats are helping out my sales, because since having those, I don't know if it's just coincidence, but since having those we have consistently been making at least £400 at every market, which has been so lovely. That's everything that I've got for you for the breakdown. I didn't want to ramble too much because that's what I'm like. I always ramble far too much. I think Rob got all the points that was needed throughout the video. He's getting really good at making these market vlogs now. I know that he spoke a little bit about making his own YouTube channel. We've been speaking about it. He's really interested in making his own channel because he's really enjoying making these vlogs for you guys. Obviously it'd be nothing like crochet related. He doesn't crochet and he doesn't have his own business or anything, so it would be nothing like that, but he's just really enjoying the vlogging process and stuff. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully he'll follow through with that and make his own channel soon. And whenever he does that, I'll obviously leave his channel in the description, so keep an eye out for that in the future. But that's everything from me, so if you like this video then please do give it a like. I'd really appreciate that if you could engage with this video to push it out to more people. I know that Rob has asked for you to comment a tidal wave emoji or comment YT for YouTube if you want. And if you enjoyed this type of video then please do subscribe, because we've got some more markets coming up. We've got West Bridgeford coming up, so that'll be in 2 videos time. The next video will be a market prep video, and in that video I also went to visit a friend as well, so there's a bit of content of me crocheting a dress, which is different to what I usually crochet, so it's a little bit different in that video. And then after that it is the West Bridgeford market video, which again Rob did that one. We were going to do that one together, but unfortunately we didn't get the childcare for it, so Rob went and did it. He obviously filmed the whole thing, setting up, updates, taking down, all that sort of stuff. So if you're looking forward to that then do subscribe, as I said, so that you don't miss it. And that's everything from me. I really hope that you enjoyed, and I really hope to see you in the next one. Bye!